My mortal foe can no ways wish me a greater harm than England's hate, neither should death be less welcome unto me than such a mishap betide me. The past cannot be cured. Elizabeth I. All my possessions, for a moment of time, do not tell secrets to those whose faith and silence you have not already tested. Brass shines as fair to the ignorant as gold to the goldsmiths. A clear and innocent conscience fears nothing. To be a king and wear a crown is a thing more glorious to them that see it than it is pleasant to them that bear it. I would rather be a beggar and single than a queen and married. Though the sex to which I belong is considered weak, you will nevertheless find me a rock that bends to no wind. Fear not, we are of the nature of the lion, and cannot descend to the destruction of mice and such small beasts. I do not so much rejoice that God hath made me to be a queen, as to be a queen over so thankful a people. Must is a word to be addressed to princes. Little man, thy father, if he had been alive, durst not have used that word. God forgive you, but I never can. I know I have the body of a weak and feeble woman, but I have the heart and stomach of a king, and of a King of England too. Those who appear the most sanctified are the worst. I do not want a husband who honors me as a queen if he does not love me as a woman. There is one thing higher than royalty, and that is religion, which causes us to leave the world and seek God. Monarchs ought to put to death the authors and instigators of war as their sworn enemies and as dangers to their states. The word must is not to be used to princes. One man with a head on his shoulders is worth a dozen without. A fool too late bewares when all the peril is past. I have the heart of a man, not a woman, and I am not afraid of anything. If thy heart fails thee, climb not at all. Where minds differ, and opinions swerve, there is scant a friend in that company. The end chroneth the work. The stone often recoils on the head of the thrower. I pray to God that I shall not live 1 hour after I have thought of using deception. My mortal foe can no ways wish me a greater harm than England's hate, neither should death be less welcome unto me than such a mishap betide me. I do not choose that my grave should be dug while I am still alive. I would rather go to any extreme than suffer anything that is unworthy of my reputation or of that of my crown. A strength to harm is perilous in the hand of an ambitious head. If we still advise, we shall never do. It is a natural virtue, incident to our sex, to be pitiful of those that are afflicted. Where might is mixed with wit, there is too good an accord in a government. The end chroneth the work. The stone often recoils on the head of the thrower. I pray to God that I shall not live 1 hour after I have thought of using deception. There is nothing about which I am more anxious than my country, and for its sake I am willing to die 10 deaths, if that be possible. I do not choose that my grave should be dug while I am still alive. I would rather go to any extreme than suffer anything that is unworthy of my reputation or of that of my crown. A strength to harm is perilous in the hand of an ambitious head. If we still advise, we shall never do. Ye may have a greater prince, but ye shall never have a more loving prince. It is a natural virtue, incident to our sex, to be pitiful of those that are afflicted. Where might is mixed with wit, there is too good an accord in a government. I shall lend credit to nothing against my people which parents would not believe against their own children. He who placed me in this seat will keep me here. I find that I sent wolves, not shepherds, to govern Ireland, for they have left me nothing but ashes and carcasses to reign over.